Welcome back to the Basement Bunker. This is Quarantine Bible Study. A couple of things to talk about. This is our last week of the study, Monday through Friday. I have some questions about the guides. Yes, the video is kind of the intro, but there's a guide that goes with it. If you're watching me on YouTube, it is right below you in a link. After the description, there's a blue link. Click on that. If you're watching on Facebook, it's above me. And it's also, you might have to hit see more, but there's a link that leads you to a guide with the passage and discussion questions. So it's all prepared for you. Now, for today's story, it had me thinking. All this time alone on quarantine in our house, I've made time for some projects, things that let's get to them eventually, that I've had time for. So I've put on my hard hat, and I'm getting to work. Certain things. I had to change a light bulb outside. I had to fix some gutters. Do some work here in the basement, the bunker later, and time to put that hard hat on and go to work. And to be honest now, despite the hat, of course, I don't really know what I'm doing half the time. And that relates to our text today. The story from Joshua, he was the right-hand man of Moses. Moses had been leading the people out of Egypt into the wilderness and going to the promised land, and Moses passes away, and Joshua kind of freaks out. He's like, I don't know what I'm doing, but in this time where I feel separated and quarantined from the leader that I did know, God will give me strength. There's this famous verse. Verse 9, be strong and courageous, do not be frightened or dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. I think that's important advice for us in this time of quarantine. So, enjoy the story, put on those hard hats, and get to work.